guess we are on. Why don't we do some opening music?
I was making fun of Paul's cursing capabilities this morning. He's like, blather and blatherskites, biscuit eaters. I'm like, wow.
Well, we usually, as usual, something happens to, the engineering part of this thing. But let's get started with some music, because it is the music time of the show.
Oh, so you're going to turn this on me? You're going to blame it on me? We're getting problems with the engineering. Hey, let's play music, Tom. How come you're not playing music? Okay, here's your music.
Let's get this show started.
There you go.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Fish Story. We listen to Where You Caught the Fish, and we bring happiness to the world through the joys of fishing.
Personally, I bring happiness to the world.
Do you?
Period.
Today's episode is brought to you by
Jinko Fishing.
Jinko Fishing.
That's right. Today's episode is brought by Jinko, and Jinko's got some really cool stuff coming out. They actually have some crappie rods that they're doing right now, which are really, really flarvin' cool. I love their stuff.
Fish Story is produced by Tommy Medina.
That's right.
And Paul Cruz.
Yeah, not so much.
And Richard.
Yeah.
Felix.
Jacob.
Engineered by Jacob.
Yeah.
And Paul.
And yeah. Oh. There was something dropped.
Yes.
Sounded like.
That is something did drop.
See, there's like a bunch of problems in there.
But
it might be the rain and the internet.
Video does it?
No, it's
I was saying the call part.
Yeah.
Not so much the video. The video is just. I think
It's not even letting me. It's all blurry. The screen.
I'm like a Picasso. Just a blurry lava. Wow.
Really, dude.
What?
Maybe you should lick the camera lens. Clean it. I'm just trying. There's a big old tongue on it. Trying to clean it. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw a person's tongue and then their t-shirt trying to clean that lens. All right. We're not on, right?
No, we are on. And
we are on.
Welcome to the show, Tommy. We have started.
Oh, sorry. Well, I wasn't sure because it dropped, so I wasn't sure if we were back on or not yet.
Well, see, when that happens, we actually are live. We're live.
Well, sorry. Here I am making fun of things.
We have listeners.
Awesome.
Why don't you talk for a little bit while I'm engineering the show part of it?
Oh, engineering the part that messed up? Mr. Engineer. Anyway. All right, guys. Welcome to Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast. We're here trying to still get everything together. And today's show is brought to you by Jinko Fishing. We're going to be putting some of their products in this upcoming box for March. They have a lot of cool things. We've had them in our boxes before a few other times. This is the first time we're going to be introducing some of their other products that we've come across and we've been able to put in. I also want to promote their crappie fishing rods, which, I mean, those things can take a beating. I mean, these guys have literally beat these rods up and tried to break them, and they just won't break. They're just, I mean, they put them through the ringer, and these things are amazing. So definitely check out Jinko Fishing and check out their rods and their baits, and they have everything from bass to crappie, and some of their crappie stuff can be used for trout as well. So definitely check them out. Another big thank you that I want to give out, and a big shout out, is Ordnance Brewing.
Yes.
For providing us
with our morning brew
with the greatest nectar of the gods that I have ever come across thus far. I mean, honestly, I still love. I love it. I'm actually going to be really sad once we're through.
We'll have to get Brian McMasters to send us some more.
Possibly, or we just need to get up to Oregon and drink
we'll have
them
to
out
wait
of
another month.
drink them out of house and home.
But we should order now, since it takes them that long to like.
You know the bad part is I'm gonna kick down the door of neighbor dudes and I'm gonna be like, hook it to my veins.
I'm kidding, Ryan. If you're listening, we do.
No, he's not, Ryan.
Friendship.
Remember who is the best out of this duo? Who's your boy? It's me, Ryan. I got your back, homie.
Let's call. We have a duo that went fishing. John Pelowski and William Nye, our buddies. They went fishing last weekend, and they called the show during the show, and I wasn't able to pick it up and
Pickering up
and hear their fish story.
Yep.
But they, John actually won a contest the previous week, and he went and used their ice fishing, and they used the bait ball. And so we're gonna hear their story.
Nice.
Let's give them a call. They're ready.
Love it.
So,
I love it.
Here we are. We are dialing.
Dialing William Nye.
Yeah,
or
you want to give them
dialing
some
John.
music?
Oh yeah, but which one are we dialing? I'm just.
Well, they're gonna be on it together.
Oh well.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello, is this John? John and William?
Yep. How's it going this morning?
Hey guys, Paul, Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast. Got my good buddy Tommy playing the intro music for your podcast.
What's going on? I totally goofed that, dude. I totally biffed that. Whatever. I'm only human.
Yeah.
I'm an awesome, gorgeous human, but I'm only human, so there we go.
We're big fans of yours. You guys call in and are usually on our live feed wherever we go. So thank you very much for doing that for us.
Absolutely. We're
And
big fans, man.
you guys went fishing while you were on the show, and actually they won. I was telling Tommy, you guys won a contest the previous week. You got the bait ball, you got a couple of our crank, just whatever we sent them, and they took it out and used it. And so they had a fish story during our show.
So what you're telling me is that they went to a contest or to a tournament or something, and they used our products, and they whooped butt?
I believe so, and we're going to hear from them what actually happened.
I love it.
So this is your podcast. Yeah. We want to hear where you caught the fish, the bait that you were using, and then the size of it if you were able to measure it in any way. And we want to hear that fish story because you called in. We weren't able to answer it during the time, but let's hear what happened and how fun the experience was.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, William Nye's here. It was his birthday, so we decided to go up to Lake Mille Lacs.
Awesome. Will Nye's birthday.
Happy belated, William.
Thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we hooked onto the trailer and headed up north and got up there, got onto the lake, and to say that the lake was big is an understatement. It's like the ocean.
Wow.
Yeah, we got there and you can't see across it. We had to kind of reevaluate the situation, but yeah, we went up there kind of blind. It was like the Bird Box Challenge, you guys. We don't have a flasher or any of the technology a lot of people get.
Well, hopefully you guys didn't have the hopefully you guys didn't have the blindfolds on and walk into anything like some of these other people that have been doing that.
No, we don't have any a flasher or any electronics or nothing, man. So
yeah.
We were lucky. We ran into a couple of really good guys from Team Release up here in Minnesota. I think they're out of North Dakota. Yeah, the one was just a big shout out to Brent and Mike from Team Release.
Nice.
We woke up the next morning, just hopped in the Explorer, started driving around on the ice roads, trying to figure out where to go. And you know the way the Minnesotans are on the ice, everybody's all friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up meeting these fellas, and they go, well, hey, why don't you follow us? We'll get you on the fish. And so we buzzed around the lake, and these guys have unbelievable technology. Some of the top of the line with whatever sonar flasher thing that they have, and so we literally went hunting fish, and by the end of the day we found a reef, and but yeah, we had the bait ball,
Yes.
and so they left us overnight, and so when we dropped the bait ball when we woke up in the morning to try and stir up some fish, and you know, it's still pretty slow as the closing of walleye, but all of a sudden they showed up. They dropped their little sonar thing in the water, and they pointed in our direction. You could see all the like the bait fish in our area. I mean, it just colored the screen, and so you know where there's bait fish, there's big fish.
There's bigger ones, yep.
Yeah, and so yeah, that bait ball definitely brought in and attracted fish.
Awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, it was just a cloud of fish.
That's awesome.
So, but yeah, we started working, and the bite was slow, but as the day progressed, we tried different lures, and all of a sudden we decided to switch it up. We went with their guidance, Mike and Brent's guidance. They said just to do a hook, just a regular hook and a minnow, and put it right on the bottom.
Hmm.
I bought like 6 or 7 lures to bring up to this place, like a Wally Talker, the new thing from Lindy.
And
I
used
brought up some
none
of the
of
stuff
it.
you guys sent us, man. You guys sent us some good stuff. Yes, thank you very much for
no
the
problem.
gift packages.
Happy to do it. We love
Nothing was working, you guys.
sending out things, especially when you know, we know you guys are listening to the show and you're participating in our live feed.
Yeah.
You know, we're happy when we get to send stuff to
Well,
fans.
yeah, and I know William. I mean, John, nothing to you, but I know William listens like every week. He's got his wife listening. I mean, they've won so many times.
John called in the one caller we had, actually. John called in. He talked to us live.
That's yeah.
We've only done it once, but that was John.
That was John. See,
Yeah.
what the dude? This is.
That,
I mean,
and that was due to William.
Yeah,
that was
see?
due to William.
And that was the two of them together again.
I'm like, call these calls.
These
Yeah,
guys.
so when they said they were going to come on the show, I was happy.
Heck yeah, dude.
I wanted
Heck
to
yeah.
hear. And
I'm
actually,
a lot
Tommy and I
happier to
went-
hear them than you. I'll tell you that.
Let's tell them about the bait ball. And so we actually went. Tommy and I went fishing, and we threw 2 bait balls in the water, and there was a bit of a current, and we saw a bunch of fish just gathering to the right of us, and we were that lazy to not move our poles, maybe 100 yards to our right,
Maybe.
and we could see like fish jumping, and usually you kind of work the lake, just walk a little bit.
In my defense, I was extremely tired because we were up doing the show early this morning, and I had already been drinking, so laziness was a major factor.
My point is, I think that the bait ball was working.
Oh, it
and
was working.
And the fish were to the
Just
right of
I
us.
was not
and
willing to work for the fish.
Well, you have to walk down, like, it's not a big hill, but you do have to walk down, like, a little mound.
See,
And so we were just not
That's where
walking.
you went wrong with that story. You said you have to walk.
Yeah.
And Tommy don't walk. Tommy don't run. Tommy rolls.
I like how you talk you talk in third person.
That's
Right? I stopped when you said walking.
yeah, exactly. When he said
we
walking,
were kind of the
my
same way up there in the last, guys.
that's it. Yeah, my mind checked
Like,
out.
We thought we'd get up there and be able to drive across the lake. No,
No.
it's like 4 feet of snow up there. You can't get a truck up there.
Oh man.
Well, yes, and we saw the
yeah.
good-looking fish. You ended up getting some, what it looked like. What did you guys catch in that photo?
Those are some walleye, dude.
Yeah, so after trying all those jigs and everything, and it's just kind of funny that just drop right back down to the basics, just a little hook and a live minnow, and just jig it back and forth a little bit, let it rest, jig it, and wham! I mean, that wally was hungry, and I was able to get it to the hole, and with the assistance of William, he was able to put a hand on it, get it out of the hole, and we were sitting in the ice shack, little clam, and we were like, get out of the ice house, get out of the ice house. You know, they didn't want to drop it back down in the hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a beautiful 18-inch walleye.
Awesome.
Just beautiful.
Awesome.
Yep. So we took some pictures and then got it into the hole. It was awfully cold, so didn't want to shock the fish. Wanted to wanted to make sure somebody else could, so it could grow up and somebody else could catch a
That's
good
awesome.
trophy.
Catch and release. That's the way to
awesome.
go.
Yeah,
We do that.
it was all thanks to Team Release with, like I said, big shout out to Mike and Brent. They're some pretty awesome dudes.
Awesome. Now, do you have contact with Mike and Brent from Team Release? I was gonna say if you do, shoot them over to the Outsider Tackle Box Facebook or to the I'm an Outsider, and I would like to hear more of their stories as well.
Oh, I'm sure you guys would have a lot in common.
Probably. If they're
we do have their contact. We try and swap fishing pictures here, and
nice.
so yeah, we'll definitely let them know.
Tell them, hey, check it out, and we'll put them on the radio. I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, we love having people on the show.
Awesome.
Oh, sorry guys.
No worries. I was taking a drink of my beer anyway. So.
Oh, me too.
Hey, all right.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Perfect.
Cheers to you.
No, yeah, definitely. If you guys know anybody that wants to be on the radio show and podcast, everybody enjoys fish stories. And so there's quite a bit of following. We got our first German fish story, so we're going to have fun trying to translate that and putting it up on the site or even on the blog.
Yeah,
so that'll take a little while because that means I'm doing all the work. Tommy just likes to look at color pictures.
Yeah, I like to color pictures and look pretty. Sorry. Not everybody can be as cool as me.
We know you guys fish a lot, and we do appreciate you coming on the show. Please continue to send in photos.
Absolutely.
Come back on the show anytime and call in live. We don't do that often, but we'd like to do more live callers.
Absolutely.
It's actually fun. I enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yeah, I do. And William, John, you guys are more than welcome to keep joining in on the videos and the giveaways and stuff that we do over time, and keep winning. Because William, I know you. How many have you won now? Between you and the missus, how many have you won? Like 4?
I can count 2, and then John won 1.
I've got 2, and I think the wife got 1.
See? Okay, so 3, and then John got a package too, right?
Yep.
So that's
And
that's
then
4.
Just before we let y'all go, man, wanted one more time shout out to Team Release, and then if y'all ever get up to Minnesota, man, I want to do some fishing with you guys.
I would love to get out to Minnesota and do some fishing. I would love to ice fish because that honestly is one thing I have never done. There's no ice in Southern California, but I would love to try it.
Well, from all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box, tight lines, fish
tight
more.
lines, bud. Fish more. Have a great Saturday, the two of you. Just have a great time, man. Both of you.
Yeah, you guys gotta come check out the Great Big Muddy Mississippi. It's a little bit more than what everybody says. It's a pretty awesome river.
I'm totally down for that. We got to get out. I got to get away from this guy, really. All right, guys. Take care.
Guys.
Have a great one. Bye-bye.
All right. Have a good Saturday. Thank you, guys.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Great show.
Great
Great
caller.
fish story.
Yeah.
They're real big fans, and so
I love them.
We don't have many fans, Tommy.
You don't.
And so
I do.
if we are able to get a fan,
fans
that's
of
what's
Tommy
great.
from Outsider Tackle Box unite and tell Paul how awesome I am, and that he is riding my coattails. Okay, that's not true.
That's
true
not
at all.
true.
No, it's not.
No,
It's not. True.
Let's tell everybody how you're riding my coattail.
Oh,
On how this got started.
Those of you who aren't, first off, I mean, just because Paul thinks of himself as the boss so much of me, he actually has a Star Spangled Banner headband, so he can literally think he is Bruce Springsteen, the boss. It's ridiculous. He's got his hair all over the place, and hopefully we can get a video or something later on, or even a picture just for the Facebook, and you guys can see how how incredibly
Ridiculous.
ridiculous. I was trying to think of a word, but
I was going for funny and ridiculous. Anything to get some cheer out of you. Tommy's been a little bit down lately.
I have been.
He has been down. He checked out. He did absolutely nothing for today's show. We had a pair for the callers, and all Tommy ever has to do is write down the number so I could call it. And did Tommy do that this time?
No.
No, he did not.
You know why?
Because I'm your secretary?
That's right. And my secretary was being all crabby and didn't want to do her work. I mean, his work.
Today's episode is brought to you by Jenko Fishing.
Yes, Jenko Fishing. We are going to be putting some of their products in our upcoming, in March's boxes, this month's boxes. And we were able to put in some things that we've never put in before, so we're really excited about that. Jenko has been in our boxes before, but these products have not. So it's really cool. We're really looking forward to people checking these out and enjoying them. I also want to say thank you to Jenko and want to shout out to them for their crappie rods and their products. Definitely check them out.
You're talking a lot about the crappie rods.
Dude, you're not. Oh, you hear that silence? That you can almost hear his heart break. No, but thanks to them again. Thanks to Ordnance Brewing.
Ordnance Brewing. We are drinking their beer this morning. Thank you, Ordnance Brewery.
I love their beer. I seriously. I mean.
And thank you for Ryan.
Yes.
For sending it to us.
Yes.
It did take a long time to get here, Ryan. Like, how hard is it to go to the post office?
I know the situation. Don't badmouth Ryan. Don't badmouth Ryan. I'd have to... Ryan, if you're listening, I'll punch him in the mouth for you. Because I know the situation. I knew what happened. So, but we got it. We're here. We're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to get out there and kick down the doors and have it hooked to my veins and just probably pass out on the bar. But I'm really enjoying Ordnance. My personal favorite thus far is the Kolsch. I totally messed that up, but it's their German style ale. I love it.
I think it's Kolsch.
I think you're ridiculous. How about that?
That's my German talking. Although it's probably wrong.
It's probably wrong. I guarantee it's wrong. That one I can say. That's bloop.
This one's bloops, and it has a flute. A flute?
A flute? It has a flute.
Why bother talking, Paul?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't even try.
Why even attempt it? It's got the flute. It's got the flu.
It's not French. The beer doesn't have the flute.
It's bloops. It's got a fruity taste to it because it's got blueberry
flavor.
That's right.
To it.
That's right.
It is.
And I keep hitting my microphone like a moron.
You know what? We are off today.
We are completely off.
Even the engineers are off.
Yeah, we're all off.
It's just like, hey, the cameras...
We're so off, Felix didn't even show up.
It's like the cameras are not working, right? Like, we're not even videotaping this thing.
It fixed itself. Like, I took so long. The whole call. Until, like, the last 2 minutes, I pressed play and it worked.
And now it's working. See, so he's been getting you going, flu, it's got the flu.
You should see your face right now. It's absolutely hilarious. We need to zoom in on that face.
Zoom in on, you get the flu? But anyway.
It's beautiful.
It even looked better when you did it with your headband.
Thank you, William Knight.
That was bold.
And John Pelowski. We're huge fans of you guys. And I'm so happy that we have sent them so much free stuff.
Yeah. No, they have honestly...
they are following the show.
Yeah. They definitely deserve it.
And people deserve it. Like, especially when we got fans that call.
I need to take a drink of this. Delicious. God, I love that.
So we're going to press stop on the podcast.
We're
Do you have
pressing stop.
Anybody that you want to say hi to?
I just want to say a special thanks to all of our admins and all of the people that are with us on our sponsorship team. And special thanks to Ryan for the Ordnance Brewing, Special thanks to the Columbia River Hookers team.
Yes, if you're in the area up in the Pacific Northwest, check out Ryan McMasters. He's a fishing guide.
Definitely.
Check out our website, outsidertacklebox.com, for weekly bids. We got our boxes going out for sometimes $5. It's $40 retail value or more. We have stuff on our store that you can purchase. We want to hear more fish stories, so if you can go on and send us a picture and the story, we'll publish it on our. We have a digital publication. We have our own blog, but we also have the Daily Reel that partners with us. They don't choose every blog. It's a bit random. How they choose. There's no rhyme or reason. It just depends on what they have.
It's a flip of the coin kind of thing.
They have a lot of people writing for them, and we have our guest bloggers. So if there's room to fit us on there, that's kind of how they do it. It has nothing to do with the quality, because I've put in some of my own articles up there, and I purposely misspell words for the outsider fans.
Don't say purposely. You don't. You are really that dumb.
There's a lot of truth to that statement, yes. I don't have a problem with saying I'm dumb. Dumb is fun. Like, I'd rather be around a dumb person all day, especially in meetings.
Me too. In present company included.
I do not want to be around the straight-laced guy who's like going to tell you every single correct answer. Like, I was that person once, and it's not fun.
You know what I hate being around? I hate being around like the guy that's like, when it turns midnight and they're like, it's not midnight, no, it's not today no more, it's tomorrow, and you're like, shut up.
It's very specific in your answer, and they just have to be. They're like, no, it wasn't there, it was there.
Yeah, they are. It's like, how about I smack you? How about that? You like that? I just smack you upside your ugly head.
Or, like, it's just great. It's wonderful when you're around those type of people.
Yeah.
It is enjoyable. I often go places. And
to a point.
If it's somebody who's, like, too smart and it's just weird, like the one time the guy said that he likes turtles. No. He said he had puppies or something like that. It was just a random statement.
That was an awesome story. Okay, for those of you listening, little fun backstory, which is totally awesome. Me, Felix, and a couple other buddies of ours, a guy named Mike and whatnot, his wife had invited some friends that she knew. We didn't know these people, and this guy, he could not fit in with us. We were talking about fishing, and so me and Felix and this guy Mike, and we're talking about how, we should go cast out over there. We should try this area, and this guy just kind of walks up to us, and he just stands there with his hands in his pockets for about 10 seconds.
My dogs are gonna have babies.
And he goes, my dog's only gonna have 4 puppies. And I just looked up at him, and Felix kind of looks right at the guy and goes, I like turtles. And I lost it. I started laughing hysterically in the guy's face. I had to walk away. I almost felt bad for the guy. The guy looked like he wanted to cry. But
that's hilarious. The fish story, go on outsidertacklebox.com, send us our fish story, and we'll get you on our blog. Yeah. And then check out our boxes.
Yeah. The boxes are awesome. I mean, this month they're awesome. We're getting more products, more things in them. We're trying to just get you guys the best products that we can get a hold of. Different products that you guys have not tried, or it's been a while since you tried them.
Check out our giveaways.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it was boring. And so I just want to say, check out our giveaways on our Facebook and our homepage on our website. And we're giving away a ton of stuff. Just go on there and enter the contest. So we do it every week for the weekly giveaways, but we also, the ones on the website are once a month. And so we have 2 contests going on right now. So everybody out there in
everybody out there in the radio log.
We're going to say goodbye to you, but we're going to continue the fun
on
our radio
yes,
show.
But we also got to say, definitely sign up to win the big giveaway.